Welcome to day 7 out of 30 on my Filament Challenge, where this month I will be doing 30 shorts on Filament PHP. So today I want to talk about select components and how we can make them a tad bit more advanced. We're going to be covering it both inside the table and also inside the form builder. So let's take a look at how we can make this a bit more useful than what it is right now. It's just a regular select component, just regular HTML component using the default one by the browser. So as shown, currently we have a relationship with a user and the name. We want to see if we can maybe have a search functionality. And let's take a look at what that would look like. So while we have a search functionality right now, we don't have any options by default listed, and we have to search for them to show up. But it does work, and we can essentially use it here. So let's see if we can get these to load automatically by preloading them. So we can use the preload function here, which will preload them. We can also make this multiple, so we can select multiple ones. Let's see what that would do. The preload one will preload a couple of users, and then you can still search for it. Multiple will allow multiple users to be selected. You can see we already got this difference here where we have the ability now to select multiple ones and they're preloaded. You could obviously have the preload without the multiple one. I just wanted to show you how we could utilize this properly. So now this is saved. This is a problem because it's confused about it being multiple. So if we get rid of that, refresh, change this over to a different user, there we go. Change it back, works. So the multiple one obviously needs to be a field where you can store multiple ones in it. Wouldn't it be nice if in the table we can actually have a select column for the author? So if we go ahead and say select column make author or user ID, but we will call this author, and we're going to base this again on a relationship. Well, actually, we shouldn't need a relationship, but let's see what happens when we go through with this now. Currently it shows nothing in here, but we can go ahead and fix that so it actually uses the correct functionality in here. So we can have options in here. We could say user query plug name and ID, and then we can make these searchable options. What happens? So what we got here now is the ability to switch between users in a select field for the author in here. And that's really brilliant. It makes it so easy to go ahead and use it.